Welcome. Welcome to St. Altman's Church, Friday night, blues night. Big thanks to those of you who haven't been staying in the Prince Rupert Hotel all week that have come out to hear some Delta blues, some acoustic blues. And we've got an amazing crew of people here from all over the UK. And we've just been playing and jamming all week, playing music, or blues music. It's a kind of mutual love that's brought us together to have a jam. And there's one guy, Robert Johnson. He's on the front cover of our book that we've been learning from. Robert Johnson, anyone not know Robert Johnson? So he's the bloke, apparently he sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads just so he could play the guitar better. Which seems like a crazy thing to do. How you doing? Oh, does anyone have any medical experience? Any doctors? Okay, thanks. It's okay. Okay, no. So yeah, he's the bloke that sold his soul at the crossroads just so he could play his guitar. And Rudy has been researching this, and there's been a lot of research into this actually, into Robert Johnson and how the story went. And apparently, you know, he was standing there at the crossroads with a guitar he couldn't play, and this, you know, out of nowhere came, you know, the devil, you know, and he said, you know, so what's the deal? And he said, well, you sell your soul and I'll teach you how to play the blues. And he said, is it that simple? And he said, yeah. And he said, okay, I'll do it. So he signed there. And he said, okay, so now what? He said, right, sit down, and what you've got to do is get your first finger and put it here. And then 6 months later, you can play the blues. So, yeah, anyway. Which is what we've been doing in there. But the devil wasn't involved. So he wrote this song. This isn't it, by the way. Early this morning, somebody knocked upon my door. Early this morning, somebody knocked upon my door. Well, I said hello there. Believe it's time to side by side. Me and the devil, while we was walking walking side by side. I'm gonna beat my woman till I get satisfied. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? She can't see why I always have to go and dog around. Can't see why I was going dog around. Must be that old evil spirit deep down in the ground. Bury my body by the highway side. Bury my body by the highway side. An old evil spirit can take the Greyhound bus and ride, ride, ride. And now we've got Bill Caddick, Wild Bill Caddick.
When was I Caddick?
Bill's come all the way up from Milk Street tonight, which is at the bottom of Fish Street.
Long, lonely road it is.
How was that? How did you come on foot?
Tough, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Bill, often 5 minutes before you're about to start, appears, you know? So we call him Invisible for that reason.
Oh, that's it.
He's invisible and then he shows up. So Bill...
And we have strummed together before. Strummed and on.
Guitars.
Yeah. When you're ready, sir.
Okay. So this is called The Sporting Life Blues, written by Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee. And then we've got a really nice packed program tonight. So I'm going to do one more song and then invite the first group up.
They're all keen. They're all ready. It's on that stick, isn't it?
I'm so tired of messing around. Gonna get married and settle down. 'Cause this old life, the sporting life, is killing me. I got a letter from my home. All of my good friends, look, they're dead and gone. This old life, sporting life, is killing me. I've been a gambler, been a cheater too. Now comes the time for me to lose. This old life, this sporting life, is killing me. My mama used to say to me, so young and so foolish, Lord, I couldn't see. She'd say, son, oh son, why don't you change your filthy way? I'm so tired of all this messing around. I'm gonna get married, gonna settle down. 'Cause this old life, this sporting life, is killing me one more time. So yeah, as I say, we've been staying at the hotel, playing every day, playing the blues, looking at different scales and that kind of thing. And in the evening, we've been having jams, eating food. We went to Cafe Saffron on Wednesday, which is a great curry house in Shrewsbury. And we also come up with names for our bands. We've got 3 bands tonight. This is the first band. Could you put your hands together, please, for Big Bill Biryani.
Well, since we're in a church, I thought probably I should play something at least relevant to being in church. A lot of the original blues masters from the 20s and 30s, actually when they were young, sang in gospel choirs. B.B. King and Sunhouse and a lot of the greats, those of you who know blues will have heard of, they all sang in gospel choirs because gospel music was God's music and blues was the devil's music. And Chris has already told you the story, but stories of quite a number of these guys being thrown out by their mothers, wives, whatever, for playing blues. But some of them were really canny. And one of them was a guy called the Reverend Robert Wilkie, who you can judge by his title, was associated with the church. But he set some of the gospel songs to blues music. So, in theory, got the best of both worlds. This one he called That's No Way to Get Along, because it was figured that a secular title would probably sell better. But it was recorded in the 60s by the Rolling Stones on their album Beggar's Banquet. It's called Prodigal Son, and it's a story of the prodigal son, give or take. But here we go. God only knows. Well, that might be a way. Poor boy spent all he had. Famine come in the land. Famine come in the land. Spent all he had. Famine come in the land. Said, I think I'll go and army to some land. That might be a way. Now, man said, give you job for to feed my swine, for to feed my swine. I'll give you job for to feed my swine. Oh, just hung his head and cried. I believe I'm right, believe I'm right, believe I'll go back home, believe I'll go back home, believe I'll ride, and I believe I'll go back home. Oh, down the road as far as I can go, that might be a way. Now, Father said, I see my son coming after me, coming home to me. See my son fall down on my knees, say, sing and shout, Lord, have mercy on me. Mercy. Our poor boy stood there, hung his head and cried. Hung his head and cried. Poor boy stood there, hung his head and cried. Said, Father, can you look on me as your child? Yeah. Father said, eldest son, kill the fatted calf, call the family round, kill that calf and call the family round. My son's lost now and he is found. That's the way for us to get it wrong. It all ends happily in the end, unless you happen to be the fatted calf, of course. Right.
Yeah, the next song, I wrote it on Tuesday for this thing. I thought it was appropriate, really, but it's called 100 Miles Long. It's about one young man, his guitar, walking on a train track, trying to find freedom and redemption. 100 miles long. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking on the train track, 100 miles long. I'm walking on the train track, doing no wrong. I'm walking on the train track, when you meet. I'm walking on a train track, trying to break free. This train ain't coming, it's you and me, carrying on down, just trying to break free, yeah. I'm walking on the train track, 100 miles long, got dust on my boots, I'm singing this song, yeah. I get where I'm going one of these days. I get where I'm going any old ways. I get where I'm going, don't pay no toll. I get where I'm going on a roll. This train ain't coming, just you and me. Get to where I'm going, just trying to break free, yeah. I'm walking on a train track, 100 miles long, got dust on the boots, I'm singing this song, yeah. This train ain't coming, just you and me. Get to where I'm going, just trying to break free, yeah. I'm walking on a train track, 100 miles long, got dust on the boots, but I'm hearing this song, yeah. I'm riding on a train track, 100 miles long, got dust on my boots, but I'm humming this song, yeah. I'm walking on a train track, 100 miles long, got dust on my boots, but I'm humming this song, yeah.
A few years ago I discovered on the internet, ancestry.com, started looking at my family tree, traced it back to the 17th century, and a 4 times or 5 times great grandfather called Edward, and found that every single first son from them forward into the 19th century were watermen. I didn't know this, and so I wanted to find out about watermen. And so I read a book about Doggett, and Doggett's coat and badge, if you know. Doggett was an entrepreneur in the 18th century who sponsored a rowing race for the apprentices in their final year from the Waterman Society, Waterman Guild. So I read this book, and it wasn't a history at all, it was a fiction. But it just shows you that if you don't listen to your dad, you can get into some trouble. And I'm shifting my eyes from the dads and the granddads. Just pay attention to your uncles, because otherwise you can get into serious bother. And in the 18th century, that was funny. It's called Waterman. Just getting ready. Father, a Waterman was he. We plied the upper reaches of the good old River Thames, and made a good living in the year 1793. Stay clear the pool of London, my father said to me, for there be temptations many, for one as green as these. No fair beyond old Chelsea, and make a swift return, until I met old Doggett's his generous purse undone. Young man, heed the warnings, women, beer and gin. No good will come of these pleasures, your life becomes a sin. The press can find you, take you from your home, and they'll starve you till a sailor you'll become. You'll become. You'll become. Now Doggett had a meeting down by Greenwich Pier. Full of my own hubris, I still take him there. 20 miles rowing, 5 hours our labour, with an ebbing tide behind me. I said I'm doing for take you from your home. They'll beat you and they'll starve you till a sailor you'll become. You'll become. You'll become. Bonus promise collected. Dogged went on his way. But the choices that I made then, I've regretted to this day. With money in my pocket, I headed for the old Berlin. I'd celebrate good fortune with women, beer and gin. Young man, heed the warning, women, beer and gin. The good will come of these pleasures, your life become a sin. The press gang will find you and take you from your home. They'll beat you and they'll starve you till a sailor you'll become. You'll become. You'll become. You'll become. When I awoke, I was desolate. In a ship of the line, I was birthed. King George's Navy had got me, and I feared it would be my death. But we sailed the world all over, taking gold ships and ships of war. Prize money I saved in plenty, to return to my true love once more. Young man, heed the warning, women, beer and gin. The good will come of these pleasures, your life become a sin. The press gang will find you, to take you from your home. They'll beat you and they'll starve you till a sailor you'll become. You'll become. You'll become. You'll become. Is that it? Yeah.
That's it.
Now the next proverb.
Okay, so amazing, 2 originals, and which is pretty amazing to think one was written on the way here on the train. So we've got a solo spot, an interlude before the next band get up. But my mum actually is from Glasgow. She's over there, very close to Glasgow. Give it up for Tony.
When Chris asked if anybody wanted to sing something, I thought, I've got a nice tune that I quite fancy, but I wasn't very sure whether it would fit in with the idea of the blues and the way the blues work. And then I realised it was written about an artist with terminal depression, and it's not a very happy song, but the writer, Don McLean, quote, says, "It makes you glad to be unhappy." So this is a story about Vincent van Gogh. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and grey. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and daffodils. Catch the breeze and winter chills and colors of the snowy little land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me. How you suffered for your sanity. How you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in pirate haze, reflecting Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weather faces alive in pain, and stood beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me. How you suffered for your sanity. How you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you. But still your love for them was true. And when no hope was left in sight, on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like strangers that you've met. The raggy men in ragged clothes, the silver thorn of bloody rose, lies crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know, oh, what you tried to say to me. How you suffered for your sanity. How you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Give a stage hand as well.
Okay. So now we have the names are great, by the way, these bands really are icing on the cake. Can you put your hands together and welcome to the stage? Just waiting. Can you put your hands together, people? Four. Good evening. So the first song that we're going to play for you tonight is an Eric Clapton song. It's kind of got one foot in the blues, but it's really a love song, I guess. You'll all know it. It's called Wonderful Tonight, and it was written by Eric Clapton for his then girlfriend Pattie Boyd. Well, I'm sure you know all the stories there, but she's one lucky lady. I think she had 7 hit songs written about her. That's saying something, isn't it? Anyway,
They were getting ready to go to a party, and he wrote this song about it. They're actually going to a party, Paul and Linda McCartney's annual Buddy Holly party. Who knew? Anyway, this is wonderful tonight. Ready?
Yep, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup, brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, do I look alright? And I said yes. You look wonderful tonight. We go to a party, and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady walking around with me. And then she asked me, do you feel alright? And I said yes, I feel wonderful tonight. Oh, I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes. And the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. Well, it's time to go home now. I've got an aching head, so I give her the car keys. She helps me to bed, and then I tell her as I turn out the light, I said, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. Oh, my darling, you were wonderful tonight.
This next song is written by Al Green, comes from a blues and soul background. It's a song about baptism, but he was a little confused about what he was being saved from and what he was trying to say. So, Take Me to the River is a love song about a relationship that's breaking up, but he's also very sorry about what's going on and he wishes he could fix it. to the river, drop me in the water, dip me in the river, drop me in the water, washing me down, washing me down.
Change.
Makes it interesting. My magnetic case on my iPad sticking to this. Yes. Another classic Robert Johnson song now called Stop Breaking Down, or sometimes called Stop Breaking Down Blues, recorded by Robert Johnson in 1937 as part of his Dallas, Texas sessions. This song's been re-recorded by a multitude of other artists over the years. Originally it was recorded by Johnson, as I said, but other Mississippi bluesmen played it. Many years later, the Rolling Stones recorded a version for their Exit on Main Street album. Keith Richards, the guitarist in the Rolling Stones, made an interesting quote about this song, and basically said it was one of the best blues songs of all time. I heard about it from many years later from Eric Clapton, because he did a Me and Mr. Johnson album in 2004, and that appeared on there. So we're going to give it a go tonight, once I get my iPad sorted out, and we'll see if we can give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starts breaking down in me, stop breaking down, stop breaking down, stop on all the bust your brains out, baby, ooh, blow your mind. I can't walk the streets now to consolate my mind, some pretty mama starts breaking down on me, stop breaking down.
Well done.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, guys. Well done. Yeah.
That's the Oldham Road, isn't it? Well, my blues journey is extremely early, to the point where I don't know any blues songs really. So I'm going to sing a song about a guy called Charlie Watson, who is now a hairdresser. He was a very good friend of mine some time ago, actually at the time when I had hair, which is a bit a long time ago. But in those days he was a barber. So this is a little song about Charlie Watson, who was a barber. Now Charlie Watson got a barber shop and the prettiest wife in town. I saw him on the street the other day. He said, "Why haven't you been around? Come in tomorrow and I'll give you a shave. It won't cost you a cent." Well, I rubbed my chin in puzzlement, but the next day there I went. Well, he didn't smile when I said hello and climbed up on his chair. "Just a shave today," that's all he said. "I haven't got time to cut your hair." And he tucked the towel around my neck and he pulled it up real tight. And I rubbed my chin and I looked at him and thought, something round here ain't right. Well, he took the cup and he whipped the soap and he slapped it on my jaw. I thought to myself, that's a little bit rough, some spilled on the floor. And he covered my face till just my eyes peered out from under the foam. Then I watched him move to the razor strop and I wish I'd stayed at home. Well, he stropped the blade about 50 times, as miserable as sin. He jerked my whole hair backwards, he put the razor under my chin. He leaned to my ear and in a threatening tone that was full of stress and strife, his smoky breath scared me to death. He said, "You've been seeing my wife." "Oh, Charlie," I said as I spat out phone, "how long have we been pals? I don't know what you're talking about, it must be someone else." Well, he finished my shave and he towed me down and I went to pay the bill. No charge to see, that's down to me, so I ran out past the till. Well, I'm wondering what a man must think of me, fooling with his wife. And him with the blade in his right hand that was sharper than any knife. Now whether or not he hit the truth, I'll take it to my grave. But when I rub my chin and I think of him, I know that was a very close shave.
That was Mark's in the field. So you probably know the blues has 12 bars, or 8, but these guys, they call themselves the 7-bar blues boys.
This first number is not a blues song. It's a 60s song written by an American band called the Box Tops and then done by a very talented Englishman called Joe Cocker. This version is nothing like either of those, but it is designed so by the end of it you'll be desperate to hear some more blues songs.
back to my baby someday. Loneliness is gone, I'm going home. My baby wrote me a letter. Oh, she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see? Gotta get back to my baby once more. I don't care how much I gotta pay. I gotta get back to my baby somewhere. Loneliness is gone, I'm coming home. My baby wrote me a letter. Oh, she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Oh, listen, can't you see? Gotta get back to my baby once more. Oh, give me a ticket for a little plane. I ain't got time to take your fast train. Loneliness is gone, I'm going home. My baby wrote me a letter. Oh, my baby, she wrote me a letter. Just before we announce the next song, I just wanted to pay respect to another harmonica player in the room, and really to warn you that this harmonica's been drinking.
Okay. So this next song is a blues song. It's by one of my favourite modern blues guitarists. Well, more famous for a guy called Stevie Ray Vaughan. It was actually written by a bass player called Larry Davis, released in 1958, after experiencing bad weather in Texas. It traumatised them. So it's a song called Texas Flood. Down in Texas, all the telephone lines are down.
Well, I'm leaving you, baby. I'm going back home to stay. I'm leaving you, baby. Lord, I'm going back home to stay. Go back home where there's no floods, no tornado, and the sun shines every day.
So Robert Johnson's been mentioned a few times. Don't know why. But this is a version, that's the warning, a version of the song Crossroads. You know, when my time comes, we know Robert sold his soul to the devil, so I guess when my time comes, it'll be my opportunity to actually meet him. And me and all my mates.
I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees.
Maybe before is before. Got two lots. Yeah, so the first lot. I think we should do the first one. So Bill, you're going to take the first solo.
Well, that's it. That's it. I've done it.
Okay, everyone ready? Okay.
Well, how long, baby, how long has that evening train been gone? How long, how long, baby, how long? Went to the station, didn't see no train. Down in my heart, I have a thinking thing. How long, how long, baby, how long? Bill. Well, I feel disgusted. I feel so bad. Thinking about the good times that I once had. Well, how long, how long, baby, how long? See the green grass growing on the hill. I ain't seen greenback on the dollar bill. Well, how long, how long, baby, how long? Well, how long, baby, how long has that evening train been gone? How long? How long, baby, how long?
So we've got one more song, one to bring back Tony to the front to sing this. There's a few solos going on. This is another